Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So I know a lot of you have been requesting a video for those who are in the grow out phase, or maybe you're in between relaxers and you have a short cut. So my client here came in today. She went somewhere else and got a haircut, and it didn't really turn out the way that she wanted it. So today was not a relaxer day for her. That wasn't an option. So I'm going to actually just show you guys how I was able to achieve a tapered, nice looking shortcut without actually relaxing her hair at the same time, which, as you know, for shortcuts, that is sometimes required because guess what? New growth does not like to lay down. But right now what I'm doing is blending in the areas that were miscut. So depending on where you go and depending on who does the haircut, they sometimes are not knowledgeable in blending and just making a cut look very small. I said make a cut look very small. Making a cut look cohesive and, just no hard or heavy lines. So that's exactly what we did. I did a little bit of scissors over comb, and then I went back and did just a typical haircut, meaning fingers or comb, scissors over fingers, which I'm tongue-tied today, guys. Anyhow, I'm really just taking my time when it comes on to the cut. I'm not really trying to take a lot of length because she is trying to grow out that miscut area. So all we're doing is just lightly blending, and then she does have some areas that are thinner than others. So we're trying to also manipulate the hair at the same time just to kind of give her a better look. Now, when you have a miscut, while it might be or sound simple to fix, sometimes it's not that easy to fix. So in a case like hers, because it was more like a buzz cut and not a shears cut, we didn't really have a way of fixing this without relaxing. But like I said, we didn't have a choice. So what I'm going to do is use a technique where you can use gel in the areas that is not relaxed but needs to be relaxed. And this is a sometimes kind of fix. This does not happen or work all the time, but in her case it did. So all I did was put the gel down near the nape of the neck. If you notice, I didn't go too high above the ear, because if wherever you put gel, it's going to become more firm than you want it to be, and it's not easy to curl through. So I only put it in the nape of the neck where that unrelaxed hair is. And then I know you're saying, okay, but that area is going to be really hard and really cakey. And I'm going to show you how to eliminate that. So once you put the gel base, then you go back over it with your wrap foam. And your wrap foam is what is actually going to soften that area up. So what I did was use the wrap foam on the remainder of the head. And I'm going to mold her like I would any other time and bring some of the wrap foam down over the gel area. So that softens the gel back up. So for those of you who like to do twist outs, even though this is not a twist out video, if you use gel and wrap foam together, it softens the gel. So use that when you're doing your twist outs. It'll still give you a nice hold, but the wrap foam will soften the gel. Now, let me be clear. This is wrap foam, not Lotta Body. There's a big difference. So wrap foam is not created to make the hair hard. They do have some that you can change the level of concentration, but this one is for molding and molding only, so it keeps the hair soft and pliable. But when you're doing this technique on hair that is not relaxed or wanting to lay down, you have to be quick and you have to continue smoothing the area until you put your wrap strips on that hair to help hold it down. So you'll notice that I'll smooth it more than one time. And now I take my wrap strips and I'm going to show you how firm you have to be. So I have the really wide wrap strips. So what I did was I put it on the back area first, and I put it tight enough that wasn't uncomfortable for her, and then just wrapped it all the way around the head. Now these are the extra large, extra wide wrap strips. If you have the skinnier kind, you'd still do the same thing, but you would use more than one wrap strip because it's not wide enough to cover the entire head. And then for the last wrap strip, I'm using it to hold the wrap paper in place. So now we have actually gone through and already curled her hair. So you can see the nape of her neck still has a little bit of wave to it, but it's not so bad where it looks like it's just two different textures of hair. even though it really is two different textures of hair. And all I'm doing is going through and edging her just to give her a actual hairline and to look a little more tapered. So when she comes back in for her next service, at that point she will be ready for her full-on relaxer of the area, and then her hair will have grown out a couple more centimeters for us to be able to really go in and blend and fix this cut to make it a true pixie instead of how we started. Now, I'm not going to go back with the clippers and thin her down any more than what she already is. Why? Because this was more a maintenance style for her. So for her next appointment, that is when we will do the full shebang relaxer, cut, and style, and correct the cut that she got. And then, of course, you can use your brush just to make everything lay down and look cohesive. But this is the best way to fix a situation or scenario like this, where you're kind of limited on what you can do, but you still want to look beautiful. You still want to look like you have a tapered cut, but you don't want people to home in on the fact that it was a miscut. So I hope this video helped you guys and gave you some insight and some pro tips on dealing with situations where you might have gotten a miscut from someone else or somewhere else. But you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video, thumbs up this video. And this also, by the way, is great for those of you who are trying to do grow outs. Definitely use this for your grow out.